to round number 1 in the 2009 NASCAR Canadian Tire Series with the 21 of Jason White leading the field to green.
Down into turn 1 side by side with the 27. That's hometown boy, Andrew Ranger. And look at this on the bottom. DJ Kennington put a little heat on him.
And White got all kinds of out of shape down the back straightaway, and that allows Andrew Ranger to take over top spot. 110 laps to go this time by.
Well, Thompson, he's working the top side. Those are lap cars on the bottom. No, 18's on a lap down. He's still racing for spots.
The Fuel Genie Monte Carlo is Kent New, that black and green 18 machine underneath the Ford Home Hardware Chevy Don Thompson Jr.
Still there, pulling up, clear.
That spotter, Alan Pitstow, working for DJ Kennington, give him good advice that he was clear and ready to go racing. And look at this, Dave Whitlock getting off the racy. He's now up to third.
Getting around the 21 of Jason White. Now Don Thompson Jr. will set his sights on the A&W Chevy as Thompson will poke a nose going into corner number 3 right. White's going to give him plenty of racing room, and Thompson will go through for the spot. On board now with Don Thompson Jr.
Give him a little work over going through the corner there. That's for third spot. Dave Whitlock gives it up, and he'll go back after him.
So as quickly as he takes it, Dave Whitlock will give it up, and this back in the front of the field. The 2 leaders have stretched out a gap of almost a straightaway on the rest of the pack. Andrew Ranger leading the 17 of DJ Kennington.
As you watch Kennington's car get into the corner, he gets in a lot straighter than the 27, and that allows him to make up time on Andrew Ranger.
One driver that was having a solid run and ran into some trouble, the 95 of Anthony Simoni taunts in his pit.
Julio, you're directing traffic, the car chief behind the wall, everybody else over the wall. Tough break for you guys here.
Yeah, real tough. We had a great car tonight. We were really hoping for a good finish, but it's not going to happen tonight.
Attrition is pretty heavy in this one. Anthony Simoni's going to head back out and try to get as many points as he can, guys.
Yeah, tough break for that team. Fourth spot on for grabs now between the 60 of Ron Beauchamp Jr. Dave Whitlock pushed into the high lane, and Beauchamp along with Kerry Micks, they're both going to go through. And how about Mark Dilley? He's going to follow that train as well.
Side by side down the backstretch with the boss, and Dilley will get the spot.
But look at that spec motor underneath the hood of the Beyond Digital Imaging Ford Fusion. It looks pretty stout as he's able to hang on to the back. As we look back at the front of the field now, the 27 Walmart time Ford Fusion of Andrew Ranger leading the Castrol Dodge of DJ Kennington. And we've got a car loose. It is Beauchamp off of Ford.
Oh, the 02 Kerry Micks got into the back of the 60. That spec motor, we'll talk about it more throughout the year. It's a decent motor put together by Wagner Automotive, and it gets a few different things to it. It's a little lower in the chassis, better center of gravity, and we'll talk more as the year goes on.
Andrew Ranger stretching out his lead just a tad now over the Castrol Dodge of DJ Kennington. Ranger looking very much at home as he jumps up to the back end of the 7 car. Miguel Duhamel. Duhamel's going to give him plenty of room for the leaders to go by.
Oh, we're seeing a little smoke out of the back of the 27. You got to wonder, got an oil leak, maybe got a rear end going south. Something's wrong with the 27. Let's keep an eye on the smoke.
Could it possibly just be brake smoke?
Well, it could be, but not this late in the race.
The 3-car train in 4th, 5th, and 6th. That's Beauchamp, Micks, and the 9 of Mark Dilley, all following nose to tail, but still quite a distance behind the leaders. Have a look at this. This is what just happened in front of the leader, Andrew Ranger. Joey Hansen in that Prime Chef Dodge got together with Ken Noon in the 18 and right in front of the 27 of Ranger.
Well, you know, these are his first laps of these big, heavy stock cars. He will get better at it. We're starting to see a lot more smoke out of the 27.
Yeah, it seems that smoke seems to be getting progressively worse. Hopefully this late in the going, it's nothing too bad on the 27 car, but with more on that, here's Tom.
Guys, asked Bill Burns about that smoke coming from the back of the 27 car of Andrew Ranger. Thought it might be a piece of rubber, and it didn't seem to be slowing him down any. And he said, no, it won't slow him down at all. He'll keep his foot open. Doesn't matter whether it blows up or not.
Well, I've talked about this guy a couple times tonight. Again, he just slides underneath the 18. He is not shy with the chrome horn or the throttle pedal. Andrew Ranger, a racer at heart, and he'll keep it going until it does give up or the race is over.
Once again, the battle for fourth place continues. The 02 of Kerry Micks now takes over that spot. The Mopar Dodge of Ron Beauchamp Jr. up in the high group, but he will get a chance to tuck in behind the BDI Ford Fusion of Kerry Micks. And now a change for second spot as Don Thompson Jr. ducks underneath the 17 of DJ Kennington.
DJ's car just pitchy a little bit off the corner, and that allowed Thompson to roll the center just a little better. Once he got the nose underneath him, it was a done deal.
Yeah, Kennington just lost, and we got a spin too. The 02 of Kerry Micks goes around. He had just taken over fourth position, but the Beyond Digital Imaging Ford Fusion faces the wrong way. Take another look at this.
Down into turn one, he had just cleared the 7 lap car, Duhamel. He gets into the corner and spins him around. A lap car causes Mixie to go to the back.
And no caution on this spin, so Kerry Micks is got to get on his horse. You can see the 27 of Andrew Ranger breathing down the back of his neck. He's got to go.
Well, all Mixie can do now is hope for a caution. He's got to stay in front of the leader, and then he can go all the way back around if and when the caution comes out.
So Don Thompson now riding in second position as they continue to work lap traffic. DJ Kennington has not lost touch of him, while the leader Andrew Ranger is out in front by quite a bit. So we'll take a quick break here in St. Eustache with Ranger, your leader. Only a handful of laps left. Welcome back to the NASCAR Canadian Tire Series here at St. Eustache. The 27 of Andrew Ranger leads, but the 17 Castrol Dodge of DJ Kennington, who was running in third, just lost a motor and now sits on pit road.
Wow, not a good day for Kennington Racing. They had trouble in practice with the second car, and now DJ. That's very uncommon. His father builds those motors, and they're usually bulletproof.
44 laps to go now for Ranger, who is your leader with the 4 car of Don Thompson Jr. Now up into second. Ron Beauchamp is in third position as we ride along with Don Thompson in the Home Hardware Chevy. DJ Kennington is now out of his car. Todd standing by with him.
DJ, looked like you might have something for Andrew in the closing stages. Just shut off. What happened?
Yeah, I mean, Castrol Mahindra Dodge, I don't know what went wrong. I don't know if we broke a timing chain or something, but it just quit, so we'll take her back and figure it out. But I think we've shown that we're ready to go. And hey, we always start the last race in last, so we'll just finish the last one in first.
DJ will be back to get him again in Delaware in a couple of weeks.
Here comes the 02 of Kerry Micks. He dives underneath the 60. Ron Beauchamp Jr. now underneath the 4 as Micks is going to the front. He just had a spin not too many laps ago, was dead last. But look, now he's back up into the second position.
Wow, never count Mixie out, and he's bold. He's seen that hole open up underneath the 60, went through it, and the 4 of Thompson was there for the picking as well. They were 3 wide into 3, and Mixie comes out with a spot.
Use the lap car, the 99 of Derek White, almost as a distraction for the 4 car of Don Thompson Jr. Mix goes through. Here comes Whitlock now, taking a look on the Mopar Dodge of Beauchamp Jr. And Whitlock will have a nose in a third. No, he touches the curb and bounces out in the outside groove.
Boy, Dave had the left front locked right up going into turn 3. And there's the 40 car. That's the teammate to DJ Kennington. He's out as well.
Inside. Inside. Inside.
This time Whitlock looks like he's going to make it stick on the inside, and he's going to drag along last year's champ, the Canadian Tire tow truck and a Box Dodge Avenger of Scott Steckley. Back in the front, though, there's your leader, the 27 of Andrew Ranger in the Ford Fusion. Another Ford running second, and it's the 02 of Kerry Micks as you take a look at your Leland lap leaders.
I've been watching Kerry Mix's car all night long, and it's been the best car in the middle of the corner, Dave, and that's what it's all about here, is who can roll the center the best. And I just happen to know that Kerry worked on the front-end geometry on that car all winter long, trying to get it right. Let's see if he can seal the deal here tonight.
Well, it looks so far like he has gotten it right, but that smoke looks like it might be getting a little bit lighter coming out of the Walmart Tide Ford Fusion of Andrew Ranger. Good news for that team, as he has a lot of hungry racers on his back bumper.
Well, Dave, as we get down to the end of the race here, everybody's fighting for every spot. Not only are we playing for dollars here, we're playing for those championship points.
And there's Kent Noon trying to stick to the inside to get out of the way of the leaders. Miguel de Hamel having a pretty decent run here today in the 7 car as well, as Andrew Ranger continues to stretch a little gap on the 0-2 of Kerry Micks and the 4 of Don Thompson.